What's up? I have not used this particular camera before, so bear with me. Um, I am doing my morning tarot reading. Sometimes I do this in the morning, sometimes I do it really quickly, randomly in the middle of the day or at night. It's no longer a set schedule anymore, although I used to have a set schedule, but life. Anyway, I wanted to get on Patreon, and I may even share this on YouTube as well. Um, Something that keeps coming up in my readings and that just keeps coming up for me in life, and I've been thinking about this a lot. um Even just like I was at a store, and it's a store where you need whoever's working there with you to help you buy what you need to buy. You can't just go there, pick it up, walk out. It wasn't a retail type store. It was a phone store. It was a phone service type store. And the people at the store were uh, really agitating the shit out of me and really antagonizing me instead of just helping me. Because I came in ready to spend so much money. You know, I'm one of those customers where it's like, if I like your product, I'm gonna buy the product, you know? But it made me so upset that they were behaving that way and it didn't make sense. And I'm summarizing greatly because y'all didn't come here for that story. But what I kept thinking about is how grace is unjust. Often, when we feel wronged or when we feel like there are consequences to be had and to be made, it's because we desire justice. And one of the hardest thing to do when you're forgiving someone is to forgive them when they don't even want to be forgiven, when they're not sorry, when they don't understand what they did wrong, or if they do understand what they did wrong, but they simply choose to do it. They're like, yeah, I did that and I did it on purpose. Fuck you. You know, forgiveness is how do you have grace? How do you show someone grace and mercy in that moment? Um, and this is something we can even do for ourselves. How do you show yourself grace and mercy in a moment where maybe you're behaving or thinking or functioning in a way of life that the people around you are telling you is wrong or bratty or whatever, and you don't regret how you were acting in that moment because you were being true to yourself, and because for all intents and purposes you feel like you have a right to live in that truth. um, but you're still frustrated and you feel guilty because you wonder if maybe how you behaved caused someone pain or ruined your reputation or whatever. Like, we often do, I say we, and I mean people, humanity, we often do this thing where we look at our child self and we look at our past self and we beat that person up, you know, like we're really hard on ourselves. And then we do it day to day. Like, we get angry and then we're mad at ourselves for being angry because apparently we're not allowed to have feelings. Like, what is that? That's crazy. But I'm sitting here today, days after the event, days after a bunch of events where I kept hearing, grace is not just, grace is unjust. And I thought about the grace of God. I thought about the universe, fate, spirit, whatever it is that you hold in your heart to be sacred. We often talk about blessings or good luck and like things happening. And it's usually a moment that feels miraculous and in a lot of ways unfair. Like, this idea of God making a way out of no way, like there's no real reason. There's no real consequence to why this should be happening. There's no proper cause and effect, but a miracle happens and now this good thing happens. That's because it isn't fair to have blessings and to be graced, to be treated with grace and mercy. It isn't fair because you're not given things because you deserve them. You're not blessed because you're so deserving and you did this good thing, so now you're going to be blessed. You're blessed because it's given to you freely and unconditionally out of grace and out of mercy and out of love. And we do this to people. We do this to our children. We do this to people we love. We're loving towards them, not because we think they deserve it so well. We are loving towards them because we love them. And it's just as simple as that. Um, so I was thinking about my life and how I'm personally in the middle of doing a lot of planning and trying to get things done. and my go-to mindset when trying to get things done, because I have a very get it done attitude about life. I'm very much a person where if I have a goal and I know I can accomplish it simply by doing something, cause and effect, justice, I get on it. I get on the grind and I get it done. But in an effort to doing that, things have kind of been falling. I don't want to say falling apart. The ultimate thing I'm trying to accomplish is not falling apart. But all these little things. Imagine running a race with barriers on either side of the lane you're running in, and then the faster you run, the more the barriers break off, and the harder it is to find the path you're supposed to be running on because the little lines on either side are like disappearing. That's kind of what it's like. I hope that makes sense for people watching. But I just thought about how I'm trying to get all these things done, and anytime me in making an effort to control a situation and to do it right, I'm going to put that in quotes, to do it right, to do the right thing and to make it happen, to get it done, get things done, get them done correctly, get them done fast and on time. Every time I make an effort to do that, I either lose my phone or I break a piece of my car or I trip and I fall or some shit, or my leg literally starts to hurt or I start to feel sick. And it's kind of like, I feel like I'm in a situation where, just like I said, grace being unjust, I'm having to understand that the blessings ahead aren't going to be because I did the right thing and because I went and I got all these things done on time and I was right. This isn't a reward for being right. This isn't a reward for doing all the homework and for getting everything done on time and doing it perfectly, looking perfect. This is going to be something it's either mine or it isn't. This thing I've been working towards, or the things, plural, I've been working towards. And I find myself being really exhausted because I'm trying so hard to earn my blessing that I know is coming to me. I know it's coming to me. I'm sure of it. And at the same time, I feel like there's still something I have to do about it. And I don't know if anyone else is in this situation right now, but if you feel like something good is coming your way, but you're still in the habit of having to do something in order to obtain it, I guess I'm just trying to tell you that, you don't have to. I know we go to school, we grow up, and we're taught, oh, if you go to school and make good grades, you get your little paper that says that you passed. You get your diploma or you get your degree, and you earn it. And that's how you get your prize. But there's some things in life where you are going to have it either way. Like I was born with skin all over my body and I had that either way. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is if there's a blessing coming your way, you've been in that grind that we've all been taught to be on, okay, got to get this done, gotta do this so it all works out, trying to make sure it works out. Just brace yourself for the little hurricanes and the little crumbling, because whatever's on the end of that tunnel is on the end. Whether we think we did something to ensure it or not, it's not up to us to ensure whether it's coming or not. I don't know how to say that. I hope this makes sense. This video is getting really long, and I don't know how many people just scrolled to the end or what. Thanks for being here.